Greetings and welcome. In 1957, Topps produced what is, at least in my opinion, the finest football set ever made. I started collecting this set in October of 2018 and finished in March of 2024. And it would be this exact Bobby Lane card that I purchased at a local card show in that late October of 2018 that would give me a 5.5-year labor of love project. That would become the most challenging and rewarding collecting projects that I've ever done. Back then, my local card shows would be mostly baseball, and if there were football and basketball, it'd be modern, so seeing vintage football was pretty uncommon. Now, I had obviously seen 1957 football cards before, but it wasn't until I was at this show and saw this particular card that I fell in love with the set. I went home and was mesmerized by the card and really dug in and read anything that I could find about the set. If you have to convince yourself to collect a set, it's not the one. The sets in your collection that you have a connection to choose you. And that's what this card did for me. I had completed many sets before I started this one, and I wanted a new challenge as a set collector. So I decided to go after the set as all graded. And for this project, I never submitted a single card for grading. That would be cheating for me. I would have to search and wait for the right examples to come up. It didn't make the most financial sense to do this, and it wasn't about efficiency. It was about the challenge. That's the only reason why I chose to do this all graded, for the challenge. Which meant that even though I already owned this Bobby Lane, I had to find a graded one as well. The first card I purchased for this project would be the Sid Watson. Not for any reason, but all sets have to start somewhere. The last card technically was the non-numbered checklist that I bought, which was a ridiculously difficult card to find. But the final numbered card that I added felt oddly perfect because it was card 154, Fred Morrison, the very last card in the set. Totally unplanned, just another tough one that took time and patience to find. The 1957 Topps football set consists of 154 cards, released in 2 series. Series 1 runs from cards 1 through 88, and Series 2 covers cards 89 through 154. Each card sheet contained 88 cards. Since the second series only had 66 cards, that meant 22 cards were double printed. The most famous example of a card that was double printed would be the Johnny Unitas rookie card, which is exactly why it's much easier to find a Unitas rookie than it is to find a Bart Starr rookie. The packs were sold in a 1-cent pack, which contained 1 card and a stick of gum, a 5-cent pack, which had 6 cards and a stick of gum, or a cello pack, which had 12 cards. 1957 was also a landmark year for Topps. It was the first time they produced card sets in all 4 major sports: baseball, basketball, football, and hockey, and Topps wouldn't pull that off again until 1968. There are 36 Hall of Famers in this set, meaning nearly 23% of this set consists of Hall of Fame players. 7 of those would be rookie cards. And for me, the easiest to acquire of the rookie cards would be the Night Train Lane, and the most difficult was the Bart Starr, by far. So now that you know the story, the chase, the challenges, and the journey, let's take a look at the cards. Card number 1 starts with Eddie LeBaron, Roosevelt Brown, Mike McCormick, Gino Marchetti, Pat Summerall. That Jack Butler took me a long time to find. Bob St. Clair, it's a fun Ollie Matson. Bill Wade, Bobby Lane again, George Blanda and Norm Van Brocklin, Y.A. Tittle, Roy Hirsch, Chuck Bednarik, Bill Sherman, Art Donovan, and the Yale Larry always kind of stuck out to me. I think that Volney Peters was a cool card too. Night Train Lane, and Series 1 ends with card number 88, Frank Gifford. And Series 2 starts with card number 89, Steve Meilinger. And if you had thought that there was some pretty big cards in Series 1, Series 2 does not disappoint. Raymond Berry's rookie, Earl Morrall, Hugh McElhenney, Tommy McDonald, George Shaw, Bart Starr rookies in Series 2, Charlie Connerly, second year card for Lenny Moore, Joe Perry, Johnny Hughes rookies in Series 2, Jim David, Paul Hornung's rookie, Tank Younger. And the series and set ends with card 154, Fred Morrison. But for good measure, there is the checklist. And you will see there's two versions of the checklist. One is the bazooka gum, and the other is the twin baloney. And this one is the much more rare of the two checklists. But thank you for watching, and enjoy your collection.